Chuckie versus the Vacuum is the first segment of the 15th episode of the first season of Rugrats, and in particular I was really impressed with the pacing of this. It starts off with Stu vacuuming, and he's using this horrendously large clunky vacuum that Grandpa calls Bertha, and it's really powerful to the extent where it's sucking up the baby's toys, and Chuckie in particular is quite scared. And Chuckie has a chance to show that he's actually brave. And after he does this, something happens to the vacuum cleaner. I won't say exactly what, but it results in Stu and Grandpa doing some tinkering. And this is where the great pacing comes in, because obviously we needed a bit of time to pass for them to be tinkering with the vacuum for something to then happen later on. And during that time, Chuckie is put to the test, not against his will either. He's quite willing to see what else he is no longer afraid of. He's declared he's no longer afraid of the vacuum, so he starts to try other things, such as eating food he was previously scared of, and he learns that actually he's not scared of these things anymore. And I think that that's a really great takeaway from this, that you might be scared of something for even a long time, but if you haven't faced it in a while, if you've avoided it, you might not actually be scared of it anymore. And I thought that that was really great. I think anybody of any age could have a really positive experience from that. If they are scared of something, maybe they're not anymore. Obviously, deep-rooted fears and phobias, it's a different story. But if something, perhaps made you feel quite scared as a child, that might not be the case anymore, and I rather enjoyed that. And I think the pacing there was great. The pacing between each of the things Chuckie tried, they managed to pack in quite a few things into a relatively short space of time. And then we have, well, I won't say what happens at the end, but everything came together really nicely. It's a really impressive episode. It's never going to be a personal favourite. It's not dealing with a subject matter that I'm that bothered about, but at the same time, there isn't anything in it that I don't think worked well. There isn't anything that I didn't like, and as I said, I got a lot of praise for the pacing and the structure of the narrative, and of course the animation quality is very good as well. So all things considered, Chuckie versus the Vacuum is a pretty decent Rugrats episode.